Hi, looking for a free and portable image processor for Windows? Welcome to Caxuo PICshark app. It can perform 5 image-related tasks in batch mode, and that too in just 4 steps for each of these. The 5 image-related tasks that you can perform with Caxuo PICshark are compress images, add watermark to them, scale or change their formats, as well as combine them to create a merge collage. And Caxuo PICshark can be set up in just 1 minute on your computer. Open your browser and type levelup.caxuo.com and hit enter. Go to the menu on the right and then click the free apps on the left. On the app list page, you will notice another app, Caxuo PICorg, which we will be using as a photo viewer. And just below it, you will find our app, Caxuo PICshark. Click on Learn More to go to its page. Then click the Download button to open the GitHub release page of Caxuo PICshark. Here you will find all the details about this app. As you reach the bottom of this page, you will find the download zip link, which you need to click to start the download. As the zip file is downloaded, open the Downloads folder. Here you will find that we have already set up other app, Caxuo PICorg for photo viewing, which is a free image organizer. Now extract the zip of Caxuo PICshark we just downloaded by right-clicking it and clicking on the Extract All, then hit Extract button. In the unzipped folder, you will find exe shortcut, which you can double-click to launch the app. In the app interface, you will notice the simple layout of buttons. The first process is compressing image with Caxuo PICshark. There will be 2 types of compressions that we shall show you, and in the first type, we will be doing compression of normal size images while preserving their formats. As we have already downloaded and unzipped the Caxuo PICshark and PICorg, we are set to launch the PICshark app right from its exe shortcut. We will source such images from folder named Normal. Then we will select the compress process, and then use slider to choose the desired compression level. Fourth and final step is to set the output directory, and then hit Export button to start the compression process. Then we will verify if the transparency is maintained in the output compressed image. And as we see the detail view in the Explorer to further confirm if the image format is still maintained after compression. Next is the stress testing compression of very large images taken from Wikipedia. Some of these images are as large as 100 megabytes in file size. We will follow the same 4-step process for compression as we did before by adding these large images to the list, setting the compression level to 50%, and then setting the output path to save the compressed file by creating a new folder for it. Then we start the compression process by hitting the Export button. The progress bar will show the completion level. For before and after comparison, the total output image file size is 15 megabytes, whereas the total input image size is 240 megabytes. So practically, we have reduced the file size by over 94%. Now let us see these output image in our photo viewer Caxuo PICorg. With toggle at the bottom left, we can confirm the image byte size reduction without any change in image dimensions. This ends our compression process. Up next, we will learn how to add watermark to any number of images in any format using Caxuo PICshark. We will use the compressed image from the previous example as input image in this process. Now let us have a look at the watermark image in PNG format that we are going to overlay on our input images. We are ready to launch the Caxuo PICshark app with its exe shortcut. Use the Add button to add the images to be watermarked to the list. Then we have to select the watermark process and then choose the PNG watermark image which we have just seen. From the drop-down menu, choose the location where you wish watermark to appear in your image. Set the rotation angle and then transparency with the sliders. Finally, set the target folder to save the watermarked image and then hit Export. Wait while process gets completed. First thing we will notice is that we were able to preserve the image format while watermarking it, all thanks to PICshark. Using PICorg Photo Viewer, we can visually confirm that watermark are laid down on the images as per our expectation. Subsequent to this, next we will see how easy it is to scale the image with Caxuo PICshark to change the dimensions of the image while preserving its aspect ratio. For this example, we will be using watermarked images from the previous process, and as we can see in PICorg Photo Viewer that each of the 5 images have different dimensions. Here, we are aiming to make the width of all images uniform. Now, launch the PICshark app from its unzipped folder by double-clicking its exe shortcut. Then we will add those watermarked images in the list with the Add button. Choose the Scale process by pressing Scale button. In the Preferences for Scale process on the right, we can see drop-down with which we can scale the images either by width or height. Then we can either choose the popular resolutions from the drop-down below, or can enter any value manually in the input text box below it, ranging in between 48 and 2400. Then set the target folder to save the scaled image with Output Path button and hit Export to start the image scaling process. Wait for a while. Then let us jump to the target folder to see the results in Caxuo PICshark. And here we will notice that now all the images have same width, while their aspect ratio remains intact. And then as we switch to the Details view and Explorer, we can also check that image formats are still intact and not changed during the scaling process. Coming up next is the fourth image-related task, which is formatting images with Caxuo PICshark. For this example, we will be using the scaled images which we had just generated in our previous demonstration. So quickly, we launch the Caxuo PICshark app through its exe shortcut in its unzipped folder in the downloads. Then we add these scaled images in different image formats with Add button. Select the process with Format button. From the dropdown in the process-specific preference, we will choose the desired image format, set the target folder to save the formatted image with Output Path button, and then hit Export button. Then open the Output folder in Explorer in Detail view to confirm that all the 5 images are now converted into PNG format without any magic. Next in line is the fifth process and the final process for combining or merging images together to create a collage. We will be using formatted image from the previous process explanation, as all of them are in PNG format with transparency, so that we will get to see that if Caxuo PICshark is able to maintain alpha transparency even while creating a collage for you. Launch the Caxuo PICshark app from exe shortcut in its unzipped folder in the downloads. Add the formatted images in PNG format using Add button. Then select the Merge Collage process with Combine button. Here, Caxuo PICshark becomes unique for offering useful process-specific preferences in the simplest manner possible, because for creating collage, you may like to join images either vertically or horizontally, which you can choose from the top drop-down menu. Then there is the next drop-down where you can choose to set the length of common dimensions of the images, which will be stitched together. Set the output folder as target to save the collage and hit Export. In the first run, we have created a vertical collage, and if we quickly check this collage in PIC.org Photo Viewer, we will notice that PICshark app actually maintained the alpha transparency intact. We will rename this image by adding a suffix so that we can repeat this image combining process one more time, but for creating horizontal collage this time. And now we have both vertical and horizontal collage of same image. You can create so many types of collage, including rectangular ones as well, by combining this vertical and horizontal process in the manner you wish. Apart from these 5 essential image-related processes, Caxuo PICshark also offers some unbeatable features which you will not find anywhere else. Apart from being totally free and portable, this app is lightweight, privacy-friendly, and works 100% offline without need of signups, while supporting all the popular image formats and batch bulk mode processing of images. Please visit levelup.caxuo.com to learn more about this app, and do not forget to like, share, comment if you find this useful.